Time management within a busy lifestyle. Why can't I seem to keep up? Okay, so if you can't keep up with your busy lifestyle, there's a couple things you need to check. One, you need to check, are you trying to do too much stuff? And if you don't think you're trying to do too much stuff, are you optimizing what you can? So do you have systems set out for everything? I just talked to my friend Mike Reezy, aka Reezy Resells. You can listen to his episode. We'll link that below too. He is one of the busiest people I know, and he was just talking about chunking his day and taking things like responding to people on social media, and instead of doing those throughout the day, doing that in a block of time throughout the day. I just read Cal Newport's book, Digital Minimalism, where he talks about some similar things and chunking time when you text your friends or having hours when you're available to make phone calls and things like that. And the one thing that Cal really talks about that hit home with me so hard was the idea of maximalist versus minimalist. Maximalist versus minimalist. And a maximalist will do this. Anything that adds value to their life, they will go ahead and take that on. Throw it in there. Like, this is going to make my life easier. This is going to add some sort of value. Cool. I'll throw it in there. A minimalist takes the opposite stance and looks at, sure, there's a lot of things that can add value. I only want to take things on that are directly correlated to my biggest goals, my biggest hopes and dreams, and then I'll do like a double opt-in. Is this the best way to accomplish that? Example, if something that you really value is connection and family, and you can justify, cool, I'm going to use Instagram this much so I can look at the pictures of my new nephew who's born and I can double-click like. Do I really need that in my life? Sure, it's adding value. It directly correlates to that connection of family, but is it the best way to do it? And the answer is maybe not. Instead of scrolling through Instagram, you can maybe pick up the phone, call, have a little bit of a deeper connection, and then avoid all that scrolly time. So that's a little bit of a tangent to address. Are you being as efficient with your time as you think you can? Are you putting things in buckets? And are you focusing on the things that matter the most to you? We live in a world where it seems like everyone's doing everything. Anything is possible, and there's so much available to us, and a lot of us don't know how to strip it down into things that are really, really bringing us joy. Because all the other stuff is super basic. Sure, you get a morning routine, you make your bed, you do the calendar, you make your to-do list. Those are all, they're helpful, but if you're asking these questions, you're probably doing this stuff already. So take a step back, evaluate everything that you're doing, and look at what's really serving you and your goals.